Today's winning head coach Katie Crowley's Boston College Eagles have advanced to their 6th Frozen Four and fourth in the last 5 seasons. Team's 39 wins is a program record and stands as the second most in a season in NCAA history. The Eagles are just the second team with a perfect record to advance to the Frozen Four, and so far this season Boston College has already won the Beanpot, the Hockey East regular season title, with a perfect 24-0-0 record in the Hockey East tournament. Boston College will now face the winner of Quinnipiac-Clarkson NCAA quarterfinal match next Friday at the Whittemore Center in Durham, New Hampshire, and the game time is at TBA will be announced later this evening. Coach Crowley, if you could start with an opening statement about today's game, and then we'll take questions for the student athletes. Once there are no additional questions for the athletes, then we'll dismiss them and turn it over to Coach Crowley.
I thought our team played great today. You know, it's really difficult to play a team 5 times in a year, and I can't say enough about how our team performed under those circumstances, and I thought they really, after the first little bit of a few jitters there, I think really started playing the way we normally play, and I'm just really proud of them, and really proud of what they've accomplished this year, and hopefully it continues next weekend.
Questions for players?
Megan, what was the game plan in shutting down Kendall going today?
Definitely try not to worry about individual players, but she's one that you kind of have to look out for. Her speed, I think what we talked about was staying with her, always had an eye out for her, and just skating with her.
How important is it for you as a defenseman to be really active on the offensive side of the ball?
It's definitely important. I mean, we have some great forwards up there that can score goals, but a couple, like, we tried to get rebounds out there, so any shot from the point is always good.
Tori, top to bottom, the team is so deep. Why is that just such a key for the Eagles?
Well, we're able to get lines out there right away, and keep our feet moving. And it's always nice that we can get 3 lines rolling, and because we're so deep, and keep pressure on them and get offensive opportunities on all 3 lines. And it just really helps out with the flow of the game, and able to capitalize on their mistakes and get a couple in.
How are you able to capitalize on your 2 goals today?
Well, I just had 2 great line mates, and obviously the defense were able to get the puck out to ice, and I can't just give credit to myself, but my line mates did an awesome job today, so I give them a lot of credit.
Hey, Coach.
We'll just start with finish. Any other questions for the student athletes? Okay, thanks, ladies.
Thank you.
Being a number 1 seed, there's always pressure, but it's the kind of pressure you want. What was your biggest message and focus all week preparing for this game of the team?
We just tried to stay within ourselves and not get too excited and not get too, down about anything. And I think that's kind of been the focus for the last couple of weeks here for us. And you can get really excited in these big games and be too nervous or too antsy with the puck. And I think our players really adjusted well, and were really able to stay calm, stay cool, and be collected when they were in under pressure situations.
And what will be the focus this week preparing for Friday? And obviously you want a similar result.
Yeah, I think we'll stick with some of the same focus. It'll be interesting to see who we play because we haven't played either one of these 2 teams, in the regular season. So we'll start to look at those tapes once we figure out who we're going to be playing and start to focus on them.
I would assume that's a very happy locker room right now.
They're pretty happy, yeah.
Coach, can you just talk about your third line and how important they've been, especially in the last couple weeks with the postseason play? Tori notching 2 goals today.
Yeah, they've been unbelievable. I think they've been they've sparked our teams at times when we didn't have we were just a little flat. They give us some energy. They're fast, they're quick, and they play the game the right way, the way that we ask them to play. And I was happy to see that they were able to put 2 in today, and that Tori was able to put 2 in today. I've talked about it before, but she's got put into center halfway through this year, and I think she's done a tremendous job for us against any line that comes up against her, and overall that line. They know how to spark energy and to get a team going, and they're huge in that.
Talked all season long about the 6 players on defense. Tonight it seemed like the defense led to offense. Can you just mention that?
Yeah, you know, our 6D are great. They're solid defensemen, and they help out on the offense, and they really get things going. You know, they move pucks quickly up to our forwards so they can get going on offense, and I think, you know, they've continued to even get better and better at that as the season's gone on, and that's just helped our offense.
Coach Katie, it looked like you were really suffocating them out there. How much emphasis do you put on taking away time and space for you?
Yeah, we try to use our speed because we're quick, and you know, so we try to use our speed to take away that time and space. And you know, our first forechecker is huge in that, where she's got to, you know, she's trying to hunt that person down, whoever has the puck, or hunt that puck down. And I think today we did a pretty good job at that, and we're able to hem them in their zone a little bit.
Any other questions?
Coach, even though you haven't played Oxnard or Quinnipiac this year, you did play them last season, and so there's a little bit of familiarity there. What are you expecting just, from like a general thing from them?
Well, Quinnipiac obviously is a I think they're a very disciplined team. You know, they haven't given up too many goals. They haven't, you know, I think what have they lost 2-3 games this year? So they really haven't given up too much. And I think they have a couple of kids that are offensively threatening. You know, I think Clarkson's going to be a big physical team, like they have been in the past, and you know, they're a good team where they have some kids returning who have been you know, in places, been in some big games for them. So both teams, I think are great teams, have been great teams this year, and they're going to be you know, focused.
What did you think of Katie's performance today? It just seemed like she was very composed when she needed to be.
Yeah, I thought Katie was great. There were times where pucks hit things in front of that net, and she was able to smother them, and again, not give up too many rebounds. And I thought she kept pucks away. She keeps our defense calm back there by not giving up those rebounds or bouncy pucks off of her. And you know, it's tough when you have people in front of you, and you know, they certainly get to the front of the net offensively, and they're, you know, pucks were tipping off things, and I thought that Katie did a great job.
Kat?
When Carpenter's goal was called off due to offsides, that could have been a really game-changing situation for Northeastern. What did you tell the players on the bench? What did you tell the players on the ice when that happened?
Well, first I asked Keller if she was offsides. She thought she was and how close it was, and she goes, "Well, I thought I dragged my foot." But as soon as she said I thought I dragged my foot, I was a little bit like, uh-oh, you know, this could get called back. But I just tried to tell them to keep composed and keep that, and they did. You know, there's this team, you know, we have 6 seniors who have been through a lot, who have done a great job leading our team this year, and they stay composed in those situations, and I think that helps. You know, you have Alex and Haley, and you know, I forget who else was going, you know, with Kenzie. You know, they've played a lot of hockey together, and I think they went back out there on the power play to try to put another one in, but they were able to settle things down again and really kind of regroup and go back at it. But the next goal at that point was huge because of that. You know, we thought that was a big goal, and when it does get taken back, you never know how your team's going to react to that. But I thought we did a good job.
Your defense smothered Northeastern pretty handily today, and Burke wasn't tested as much as she has been in past games. Is that a concern at all going into the Frozen Four for you guys?
No, I think Burke gets tested quite a bit in practice. But I thought she got tested sometimes today with just little pucks getting, you know, on their power play, even, you know, pucks banging, you know, hitting people in front and tips in front where she had to move pretty quickly and make some big saves for us. But I also thought that she did a real good job of smothering the initial shot where there weren't too many rebounds out there for them to put in bury that second opportunity. But I think Katie Bart's been huge in these big games for us this year. I think this is the first goal she's given up in like a real big playoff type game where, you know, this is a must win to move on. And I think she's mentally more focused, I think, this year than compared to last year. And she's been pretty locked in. So hopefully that will continue for us next weekend.
Any other questions? Thanks, Coach.
Thanks.